I'm dating it, and we've got a new setup because I'm going to Birmingham tomorrow and I'm really anxious about it. I need to pack my shit, and I think chatting with you guys and packing my stuff are both things that will make me feel a lot less anxious, hopefully. I'm going with my trusty old backpack that I've had a good while. I have put some of the patches that I bought for it while I was in America on. I don't know how well they're going to hold. I'm a bit nervous about them falling off, but I'm trying. Okay, so I don't know. I never know where to start with this. I'm going to start with my clothes. I'm not taking my laptop with me, so I don't really need to free up this back bit. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, there's a, like, I never know what to call stuff, and I feel silly a lot of the time, but there's like a cinema event happening for one of my favourite shows, and one of the actors is going to be there, and there's got a Q&A and a meet and greet, and it's one of those things where, like, I've gotten pretty good at being, like, ready and prepared. See, I want to wear these jeans on the way there, and also wear them on both days. They're clean, that'll be fine. Like, I've gotten, you know, pretty alright with, like, I get, like, the protocol for going to the theatre. I understand what that's going to be, you know? And this is more the type of event where I'm not really sure what to expect, and that makes me very anxious. I've never booked my own hotel room and had to be the person that's like, hello, I'm here for the hotel room that I've booked. And doing that, the idea of that, makes me very nervous. I'm also really fucking scared about the place that I've booked, actually, now I'm talking about it, because they're like, we'll send you a code on the day and you can check in at 3 p.m. But I wanted to check in at like 2 because I should be getting there for like 1:30ish. So I put in that I wanted to check in at 2, and they're saying I can check in at 3, but the event's at like 4, and I don't feel like I've got an awful lot of time there, and I don't love that. But it should be okay, I think. And it's also like, I've had Comic-Cons where I've really questioned it and wondered, and I still really wonder. I don't know if I actually like meeting like the people that are in the things I like. I really like meeting people that have like had a hand in creating it, like meeting Kevin Smith was amazing. But when it's an actor, I often don't really know what I'm meant to say to them. Just like, thank you for playing pretend really well so that I can be emotionally impacted by the characters that you play. Like, I don't have anything normal and not weird to say to them that they can give me a response back with, you know? I don't want to make it like awkward and weird. So I just don't know what the fuck I should say to them a lot of the time, and it makes me feel very awkward and weird and anxious. But also, I really like having things signed with my name. Like, I don't really care for, like, like, I look at them on eBay sometimes. Like, I would love to have Keely Hawes' autograph. But the idea of just, she's written on this bit of paper at some point, like, that doesn't appeal to me. I want it to be signed with my name. And it's the same thing with Dean Andrews, who I'm going to go to, like, the meet and greet of. Like, him just signing something wouldn't mean anything to me. Having it signed, like, to me, I've gone and gotten that and it's for me. That's cool. I like owning that stuff. It makes me feel good. You know, like, it just excites me a lot. But the act of actually going and getting it done, I don't enjoy. I really don't. I have more space in here than I was expecting to with my clothes in. And because I'm going to be wearing my Alex Drake jacket, I think I do also want to take a jumper. Because, like, it's not the warmest jacket in the world. I haven't even looked up what the weather's going to be like. I'm taking an umbrella with me because I've gotten that far prepared. That's the thing, is like, I'm very aware that the more I do this, the more prepared I'm going to be, and the more aware I'll be that I can do it, and the less anxious I'll get about it. But the act of like building up to get to that point is horrible. I'm not enjoying it. So I bought fingerless gloves. There was a pack of 2 and an umbrella while I was in Halifax because I wasn't prepared for that. So I do at least have those now. So that's my clothes in there, and I'm actually quite happy because this is my little like necessary toiletries bag for like the actual hotel room. Everything I need for a night is now in there essentially. It's just like the daytime and the doing stuff that I need to pack in here now. But I am happy with the way I've packed it. I haven't packed stuff back there before because it's like meant to be the laptop part, but I actually much prefer the way I've done it here. And especially because this backpack, one of the things I really like is that it has a charging port, so I should be able to like wear my little backpack and just have the wire coming round to my phone and have my power bank going. And I do have 2 power banks now. I bought another one because it ran out so fast, and I can't navigate Like, that's the thing, is when I get lost, people always like, oh, just try using Google Maps. I got lost while I was using Google Maps. Like, I don't know what people think I'm doing. I'm not just like memorizing a route. Like, I'm out there with my phone in front of me on Google Maps trying to follow the fucking thing, and I just end up in a place that is not the place I'm going to. I don't know how it happens. I have just such a limited sense of direction, and I am using Google Maps. I am using all of the technology available to me beyond like buying an actual like fucking GPS machine or a sat nav. You know, like, I'm doing the thing that would make it easier. And it does make it easier, don't get me wrong, I do eventually then get to the place. But it's still really fucking hard. I get lost a bunch on the way. And it really annoys me that, like, I don't understand what people think I'm doing, is the thing. Like, I literally do not understand how I would ever get anywhere without using Google Maps. Like, of course I'm already using that. Like, that's the thing, is that so often, if someone mentions that they have an issue with something, and you just say the first thing that came to mind, that's the first thing that came to mind for everyone. I've tried it. It didn't work. It really bugs me. I've also bought one of these. I don't know when I'll ever fucking need it. It's one of the things that I can actually plug headphones into my phone, because I have a stupid fucking iPhone and it doesn't like letting that happen. So I am just gonna pop that into one of these pockets. No, it'll fall down in there. I'm gonna pop it into this pocket, along with, I've charged and turned off my old phone, so like if I ever did have like a big emergency, my phone's broken or whatever, I should be able to just pop the SIM out of it and put it in here and then use this phone. That's the kind of thing that I think about and worry about on the reg. It's so much fun being me. I don't know which pocket to put it in. Yeah, that one's the best. I also have a torch. I specifically went out and bought this, like, to put into my backpack, because I am so convinced that at some point I'm going to be on like a train that breaks down in a tunnel or something similar, and my phone will be dying and my torch will go out, and I'll be able to just whip this out like I'm in the fucking X-Files. So that's also going to get tucked in here. This is just the emergency area at this point. So that's where we'll also put rolling papers and filters. Just the emergency stuff, and a lighter. Whenever I mention the fact that I smoke, I get comments from people being like, well, stop. And no, right, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do when I'm stood waiting somewhere. And I'm stood waiting somewhere. Most times I leave the house because I'm so scared of being late that I'm significantly early. If I have a 15-minute block, what am I meant to do if not have a ciggy? And like, I don't mean that in like I use whatever time I can to have a smoke. I mean it in like, am I meant to just stand there and look around? I don't want to be on my phone 24/7 because the battery dies really fast. So I have a ciggy because you have the time of rolling and I can just take my time with it. And a lot of the time, I don't even smoke the full fucking ciggy. It's just to have something to do with my hands. And if anyone looks at me, I'm doing something and have a reason to be there, because I feel so anxious otherwise. So also into this main pocket, we're going to put this pencil case that I've filled with my makeup. All of the makeup that I could possibly want to wear is in here. I need to take this charger for the power banks as well, just in case. I can put that into like that little emergency pocket with the headphone thing. And I'm also going to put these fingerless gloves into like the back of the emergency pocket. What's that? A random clip. I thought I'd empty this, but I have the other pair in my coat, and I'm finding them really useful. I didn't realise how cold my hands get until I no longer had to have cold hands while I'm out, so I'm really enjoying it actually. I also have my sunglasses, and I don't wear them often, but like there were so many times when I was in Yorkshire that it was just really fucking bright, and I should have put them on. I would have been more comfortable, and I just felt silly and embarrassed, and I didn't. But I want to get better about that. Right, I'm not going to end up reading anymore tonight. I can put both my books in. I've been getting more into reading again as like a good like burnout hobby that just gets rid of a few hours without me having to put any effort in. So I'm like halfway through Gentleman Jack, a biography of Anne Lister, and it's older than I thought it was. I mean, not like the diaries, like this actual publication, because there's loads of bits that are like, oh, and no one sorted this bit of the diary, sorry kids, but they have. So I need to get a more like recent update that's got more in it, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I will finish this edition before I go on. And I also bought this, which has like, it says it features the original play script, and I wanted the play script, so I'm not entirely sure what else is in here, but I'm looking forward to it. And I read fairly quickly while I'm like on like trains and stuff, and I think this is probably gonna be my main form of entertainment. So I'm taking 2 books. Oh, can they go in that pocket? I would love it if they fitted into... It's not gonna fit. Okay, you're just gonna have to like... Oh, there's a pocket there though. You can go into this pocket. I like that. Nice. And I'm also taking my little notebook. I bedazzled the edge. I'm quite proud of that. But this is just where I like do random bits of shit and like note down the movies and shows that I've watched. And I need to add Gentleman Jack. It's the wrong pen. 1 minute. But this is my really, really good pen. And they're just the B-roll handwriting ones, but I need to get some more because that's the only one I've got about at the minute, and it has to stay with my main little notebook. So I've got a handful of pens that I like to use in this one that isn't that one, but these are only for like art purposes. I can't add to my list with them. So I'm just gonna try and tuck them in here somewhere. Oh, actually, this notebook will fit into that bit along with the pens. Yes, it's all coming together. How lovely. I mean, you can kind of see, actually. I didn't realise I'd included you whatsoever, I won't lie. And then I'm also going to just put my brolly in here. Oh, and the fact that I got one with a hook means it can hook onto the pocket and really stay in place. And I actually, like, that's... Oh, and my deodorant. And I want to take one of my Charlie perfumes to wear as well, because it's, like, vintage and fun. I can put this... I want to put my perfume in the back pocket with the other toiletries. Do we want red, blue or gold? Charlie, gold. Because there's not much left as well, so I might even be able to use it up and not have to bring the bottle home. Just bin it somewhere in Birmingham. We'll see. So yeah, I also have a tangle just like looped and threaded through here, so I always have one. And that's everything. And this actually isn't even that heavy. I think I've done good, guys. As someone who is like a chronic overpacker and always panics and worries and stuff, I actually feel a lot better for that. I feel good about this. I specifically feel good about my packing, not my hair or the way I'm currently looking or going to look or getting there or sorting my hotel room. All of that is still fucking petrifying. And I can't... That's the thing, is that like I almost don't want to go because I'm just so anxious about every fucking part of going, as well as like the actual event and just not really knowing what to expect or like, oh, I don't know. Hopefully it is actually a fun time and I can just relax a little bit. I'm really hoping that once I've gotten there and I'm in my hotel room, that's when I'm like, things are sorted for the next like 24 hours. I just go to my little events and enjoy my special interests and be my little autistic self. And if anyone has a problem with that, that's their problem, because this is my special interest, bitch. And have a nice time. And I'm gonna get stressed again because I couldn't get a train home. I'm having to get a coach. And I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I have gotten coaches from Birmingham to Liverpool before, back in 2019, because I'd gone down to see Bikini Kill in London and then got the coach back overnight, and that was a fucking nightmare. But it's nowhere near as long a drive. And it's a pretty direct... Like, getting from Birmingham to Liverpool was the nice part of the trip last time, so it should be fine this time. I don't think I realistically have anything to actually worry about, you know? But I'm so fucking anxious that I feel very, very sick, and I'm not having a good day, and I don't know if I want to go or if I just want it to be over with already, but I'm really hoping that I can get out of this and hype myself and actually have a good time. And I'm filming and editing and scheduling this now on Friday, but it'll be going up on Sunday. So I will have been to one of the events already. So if I remember, I'll let you know in the little down box if I actually go. But for now, I post content like this semi-regularly. You can follow me if you want to, you don't have to. It's all up to you. Do what you want. Sorry, my words. Like, my words already start going towards the end of videos at the best of times because I've done a lot of talking. But especially when I'm anxious, they all just... I want them all to get out so I can be done talking, and then they all start coming out in the wrong order and all jumbled together, and I don't want to speak anymore. So you can follow me here. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Blue Sky if you want to. You don't have to. I also have a Patreon and a Ko-fi account. It'll all be linked down below. Do what you will with it. It's entirely up to you. I don't mind. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon, what month you're here. And I will hopefully see you in a couple of days when I've been to Birmingham.